back to my channel. My name is Hope and I am a photographer and business coach based in Charleston, South Carolina. And this YouTube channel is where I share educational content for entrepreneurs and a little peek into my life here in Charleston. But today I want to talk specifically about a program that I use in my business that is like my business BFF. This is a program that I've talked about on my channel many times. It's actually the most watched video on my channel as the time that I'm filming this. But it is called Honeybook, and it is a client management software that allows me to pretty much run my business on autopilot and manage every single one of my clients in a really streamlined and user-friendly way. And I literally don't know what I would use without this program. Like, guys, when I say that it runs my entire business for me, I truly mean it. And Honeybook has been like the backbone of my business for 5 years now. It's what allows me to keep things organized. It's what allows me to keep my sanity, and it's what allows me to serve my clients really, really well. So before I dive into, I'm gonna have 5 tips for you today, 5 things that photographers specifically can do with Honeybook that I think sets Honeybook apart from all of the other client management softwares that are available. I'm going to show you my exact workflows and literally like screen recordings of how I use it in my business. But before I do that, I just wanted to tell you, if you want to try Honeybook out, there's a link below for 50% off of your first year with Honeybook. So if you like what you see, if you just want to try it out, use that link below because I cannot recommend them enough. But today, like I said, I want to dive into 5 things that photographers can use Honeybook for specifically. So the Honeybook can be used for any creative entrepreneur, any small business owner, but I want to talk today about photographers because I think that there are some things that Honeybook offers that really can help to elevate your photography experience with your clients. And they're things that I use every single day in my business and workflows that I've used from the day that I started creating Honeybook that I think allows me to charge a premium price for my services and really go above and beyond to give my clients an awesome experience. So the first tip that I want to talk about is something that's a little bit unique to my business because when you use Honeybook, there's a lot of different ways that you can import your clients into Honeybook. Some people like to use a Honeybook contact form, which is a contact form that you embed on your website. So anytime somebody inquires with you, they're automatically imported into Honeybook as a contact. And then that way, if anybody inquires, you know that you have multiple inquiries for the same date. You know anytime anyone contacts you. And I think that that can be super helpful. But for me, I get so many different types of emails through my website, even though it's technically a wedding photography inquiry form. I get questions from photographers. I get questions from people about portraits. So if every single person that contacted me was imported into Honeybook, it would become very overwhelming to keep track of my actual clients. So what I do instead is I do not import my contacts or my clients into Honeybook until they've decided that they're ready to book me. So we've been emailing back and forth. Their email inquiry comes directly to my inbox, not to Honeybook. We email back and forth, and once they've made the decision of, yes, I'm ready to move forward, I want to book a package, that's when I will add them into the Honeybook workspace. So I'm going to show you what that looks like really quickly because it's super, super simple and easy. So this is what Honeybook looks like, and when I am ready to import a client who is ready to book me, I go here to New, and I actually go to New Project because like I said, I don't add them into Honeybook until they're ready to book me. So I don't need to add them as a new client because I don't have clients in there that aren't in a project, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go to New Project, and we're going to use a senior session as an example. So Erica's senior session. And then you can select a project type. I always just select other, but you can actually customize this. So you can go into the back end of Honeybook and customize the project types that are available to you. I just haven't done that yet. And then you can select your lead source, which is super helpful to determine where the majority of your inquiries and your leads are coming from. And then you can select the date. So we'll say that the senior session is 2 weeks from now. And I'm going to hit create project. And then it looks like this. It wants me to add the client in now as a contact. So I'm going to add Erica, erica.com. It's not her actual email, but we'll put that in and we'll click add. So then this is what her workspace is going to look like. And one of the reasons I really love Honeybook is because I can customize the way that this looks. I can put a custom photo up there on the header. I can include my logo in the workspace, and it just really allows it to be aesthetically pleasing and branded throughout the entire client experience. So I'm going to go here and customize this picture. I'm going to make it one of these senior images right here. Perfect. So my second tip specifically for photographers that Honeybook makes really, really easy is using the payment plan feature. So I always require 50% of the client's chosen package price up front to reserve a date. And with Honeybook, it makes it crazy, crazy easy to set up payment plans however your client requests. So I require 50% upfront, but I have some clients who want to break that payment up, or I have clients who want to break up their second payment, or clients who want to make like a random payment before the wedding day. So Honeybook makes it really, really easy to break that down. It's super like visual visually easy to understand for your client and really easy for you to understand as the business owner too. So when I have a client ready to book me, I go here to new file, and you set up, you can either do an invoice, which is just an invoice, super self-explanatory, right? Or you can do a proposal, and a proposal is what I send my clients when they're ready to book, because it's the contract, the invoice, and the payment plan all in one place. So it's kind of like this proposal that's tied with a pretty bow where my clients can see everything in one spot. So I'm going to create a proposal. The cool part about Honeybook is that it saves everything for you as a template. So when you download Honeybook for the very first time, you're going to go into the back end and create templates for every single thing you use in your business. So email templates, questionnaire templates, contract templates, payment plans, invoices. You can create templates for everything. So then when you go to book a new client, you're working from templates, and it's like a one-click process that's crazy easy to do. So I'm going to go from the blank proposal though, for like the sake of showing you guys. So I'm going to use a blank proposal. I'm going to change this photo again to be a senior image. And then we're going to fill all of this out. So you can see here, if I click add new item, it shows all of my different photography services and packages, plus random ones like travel and things that it's automatically saved as a template. But I'm going to just use a senior portrait experience as an example. And you can see it saved that with the whole description, which makes it really easy. And then down here is where you customize the payment schedule. So what I do is 50% is due up front. So I make that payment due 5 days after I send the proposal. So once the client receives the proposal, they have 5 days to pay the retainer in order to lock in their date. So I'm going to customize this date to a custom date and make it 5 days from now. And then that way my client can book and pay within 5 days. And then I make this second payment due. I do a smart date so that it's due 1 month before the project date. So their final payment is due 30 days out. So I love that payment plan feature. I can add as many payments as I want. So you can see I can add another payment. I can customize the payments amounts. I can do percentages. It just makes it super easy and user-friendly, and we don't have to do math. And I hate math, so it's perfect for me. So the third thing that I think the Honeybook makes really easy for photographers is that everything from emails to contracts to invoices to all the things is templates, like I mentioned, but the email templates are really a game changer, because when I'm ready to send this proposal to the client, I go here to review email, and you can click down in the bottom left corner to see all of your templates. So I'm going to go ahead and select this template, which is automatically selected for a new proposal, and you can see that I say, "Hi, gorgeous," and I kind of like customize this email to be my brand voice, to be super friendly, and to reflect the client that I'm talking to, but it just makes it really easy to do one click and have an email template for every single interaction. Because as photographers, we know our services are pretty repetitive, our client experience is pretty repetitive, so having a one-click email template saves me tons of time throughout the process. The fourth thing that I do in my business in Honeybook is that I send my clients questionnaires leading up to their session or their wedding day or their interaction with me. I want to make sure that I'm really getting to know my clients on a personal level, and that I'm sending them questionnaires leading up to their shoot to learn about their personality, their expectations, the types of locations they want to shoot, their style. I want to get to know them as well as possible so that I can serve them to the best of my ability, and Honeybook makes that super easy. So I'm just going to go back to new file. I'm going to go to questionnaire, and then I'm going to select my senior questionnaire template for a senior session. And look how beautiful that is. When it sends to a client, I'm going to show you the client view. It has this beautiful image up top. It's branded. It has my picture. It has this little intro, and it's super easy for them to fill out. So they just feel really loved. They feel like their experience is more valuable, and they just feel like I'm going above and beyond by delivering this questionnaire to them. Side note, if you want a copy of this questionnaire, I'm giving it away for free as a gift to you guys, just to say thank you for tuning in. So you can get the exact copy of my senior questionnaire that you see right here with all of the questions I ask, plus a photographer's version that explains why I ask those questions and how I use those answers to better and level up my senior experience. So the link for that freebie is down below if you want to download it, but Honeybook just makes it really easy to implement, to save as a template, and to send to all of your clients with one click. The fifth and final thing that I think Honeybook is incredible for really any small business owner, but something that I just use regularly, is the bookkeeping feature and the payments feature. So Honeybook has very advanced bookkeeping features that track all of your incoming payments, and it's also really easy to track which payments are late, when they're due, and seeing when new income is going to come in. So when you want to view the payment section of Honeybook, you just go to Tools and you go here to Payments. And you can see really quickly and easily your outstanding payments, when things are due, when things are pending, when they've been paid. You can see everything in one place, which just makes it really easy to know when to expect income coming in, when you need to remind your clients that they're overdue, and you can even automate that entire process. So I've always been super impressed with the bookkeeping section of Honeybook and how many tools and resources it has available to make this side of your business super easy. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope hope those 5 tips for photographers help you to level up your client experience and your business. Again, if you want to get 50% off of your first year of Honeybook, that link is below, along with that free senior questionnaire that you can download and start using in your business right away. But I hope this video was helpful. Be sure to subscribe if you want more educational content for your business, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.